guys, we're gonna get personal today. So I had a conversation with a friend recently, one that made me come to lots of realizations, but one that specifically stuck out with me. It's something that's been totally subconscious for years, but it took like a 3-hour drunken conversation until 2 in the morning for me to actually say it aloud to myself. I photograph because I have to. I photograph because I physically need to do it. I photograph because without my camera, I feel like I'm missing a limb. I used to feel naked without my camera, but that's because I had like the self-confidence of a teenage boy at his first makeout party. I hid behind the guy, I let him speak for himself, whether it was starting up a conversation with somebody or completely avoiding talking to somebody because I was working. And yes, I call my camera a he, his name is Sebastian. And it's not like that anymore. Like, my photos have become a part of me in the same way that songs become a part of a musician. I'm not defined by my photos, but rather, I define them. I used to call myself a writer, solely, which, I mean, I still call myself one, but now, after doing this for almost 5 years, I think I can call myself an artist? That's a thing, right? It's weird hearing my own voice say artist when referring to myself because I've spent so many years admiring other artists' work and I can't even fathom putting myself in that same category. That 3-hour drunken conversation wasn't necessarily the only thing that knocked this into focus, rather like the last push. Recently, I've had everyone from close college friends to local musicians say to my face, "Your photos are awesome. You're awesome." And nothing feels better when the people you admire give you that same admiration back. Or better yet, genuine friendship back. Like I said before, I've been doing this for almost 5 years, and I've always felt like I kind of fit into this scene somehow, but I never really felt like I belonged, you know? But to be honest, the only place I've ever wholeheartedly felt like I belonged was like in student journalism, both in high school and in college. 4.5 years ago when I found local music, I knew I found where I wanted to belong. And it wasn't until so very recently when I met the guys from Ravenna Woods that I felt that genuine reciprocated friendship. Like I was more than just the girl with the camera, the girl at the shows who takes pictures. I have never felt more welcomed by a group of guys than by those guys, and I cannot thank them enough for making me feel so great about my work and so great about myself. This fall will mark my like 5-year anniversary of starting concert photography, and I think it's about time that I do like a show, like a gallery thing. I mean, that's something that people do, right? I mean, my portfolio is big enough so I have plenty of shit to choose from to print. I've spent so much time loving what I do that I just want to be able to share it with everyone and just like share my love of this scene and my love of concert photography with as many people as I possibly can. I love what I do so deeply that I physically can't not do it. I do it because I love it and because it makes me feel good and not because I'm trying to impress anyone. If anything, I'm trying to impress my younger self. Like, hey, 19-year-old Abby, I know life sucks right now with your stupid disease and your terrible school and your horrible roommate, but guess what? You're gonna spend the next 5 years of your life falling head over heels in love with the Seattle music scene, and you're gonna get that entire love affair on camera. I mean, there should be a moral to this story, right? Like a moral? Like an ending of this, you know? That would make sense. Do what you love because you have to. Whether it's music or writing or science or social work or teaching or photography, do it because you can't do anything else. Love what you love because you love it. And nothing else. And that, I guess, is what I finally realized at like 2:30 in the morning after a couple of beers driving home from Seattle last week. It's been on my mind a lot lately. But for today's song of the day, it is Robbery by the Horde and the Harem because those guys are awesome and they are in the process of releasing their new EP, Fairweather Friends. It's all available to listen to on Bandcamp and pre-order, I believe, but the song Robbery is one of my favorites off that little EP. They're awesome dudes. Check it out. If you are in Seattle this weekend and you can't make it to the Chris Orlowski show on Saturday, go to the Horde and the Harem show at the Tractor. So mad that they're both on Saturday. Yeah. Little bit upset I can't make it to both, but the Horde and the Harem are lovely people and their new EP is great, so check it out and be authentic. Do what you love because you fucking love it. Just do that for me, okay? Please? This month's Wonderly theme is share, and I guess I'm just taking that whole theme and running with it and just being really upfront with you guys and just being really open. Because it's a good thing to be. Just be open. Be open, share your feelings. Yeah. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye!